Yo, 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 it's your boy, Marky Marks Terrell. Yes, I know. Hypocrites and persons. Somebody tell me what they want from me. Say you can't study evil. Here I go. They find me. Hypocrites and persons. Yo, 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 meow. Is that Becca B? How you doing? Meow. Everywhere I go. What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Barb is in the house. Barb is in the house. Meow. Man, sometimes in life you just gotta be happy all the time, even though, and you know, shit's not right. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather be in front of everybody talking than be in the hospital dying of something, or have some crazy ass shit happen to me. Then we gotta be happy. You gotta stay positive every day as much as you can. Life's too short to worry about bullshit. And this is my message of the day. Fuck everybody and worry about yourself. It's really sad how people are in this world. But it's all good. God has a plan for everybody. God has a plan for everybody. Trust me. Even me. Even me, he has a plan for me too. His plan is get him, Marky. Get him. Get these devilish bastards and get them out of here. Yeah, exactly. It's not easy. I'm watching my sister go through a lot of shit with her stupid husband. They're gonna get a divorce and he's acting like a child as usual. Usual, I mean. But that's life, So I just finished telling her, look, less talk and more action. So at the end of the day, some people think that because they have money, they have power. But God never had money. So how does he have all the power? See? People just don't understand. People just don't fucking get it. Yeah, less talk, more action, more eggplants. Eggplants are good for you. Did you see the TikTok video with the old guy in the produce section? And his shirt said TikTok famous, and the guy said, I don't know why these women always sending me the eggplant. I guess they want me to eat the eggplant. He says, no, grandpa. You don't know what the eggplant means? He goes, yeah, it means a fucking eggplant. Look, the eggplant's right here at the store. That's why I came here and bought it, because obviously they want me to get it. He goes, no, grandpa. Eggplant means. He goes, oh, now I get it. Well, I can't give him an eggplant. Mine ain't that big. I started fucking dying. I was dying laughing. I said, these asses on TikTok, they talk some shit, man. It was funny as hell. Every time when I'm not in a good mood or like it's very rare, but like when I just like want to laugh, I just go on TikTok and look at all these fucking idiots. Oh man, there's something else. They are something else, but I tell you, these people. I need to sort out my shit over here. Becca, you want a message? You seen this deck before? Yeah, the far pranks are hilarious. The far pranks are real funny. I like the one where the guy's getting through the airport and he does the fart thing and the woman's eating and she's like, and like the guy was like, oh damn, hey, that shit was funny. I was like, hey, anytime that was me and he came across me, I'll beat his ass. They'd be like, no, it's a prank. I'm like, yeah, it better be a damn prank. Come around me eating, doing that shit, I'll kill you. All right. I'll give you a message. And Barb, I'll give you one as well. Yes, do that. You can send it to me. Yeah. But before I pull this card, because my mind, I have to tell you this. The best videos, the ones that made me laugh the most was there's this black guy, right? And he has like this black dog and it's fake. It's called Shadow, right? And he acts like he's blind. And he's got like this fake dog and he's like, Shadow, don't do this, don't do that. And he's banging his like blind stick. He's not really blind, obviously, and the dog's fake, right? I don't know what his name is on YouTube. On TikTok. I can't remember. But that shit was probably the most funniest shit I've ever seen on TikTok. That I was dying. I had to turn it off because I couldn't even breathe because I was laughing so much. And then I was showing my nephews and we were just dying. We were on this couch over here. We were just like, I can't believe somebody would actually think of doing that crazy shit. And everybody's in there dying. I'm sure I'll be screaming, oh yeah. Me, I like funny stuff. Hey Santina, how are you, sweetie? Me, I love funny shit because I do funny shit every day. Like every day I'm laughing. I'm always doing stuff, like, so I'm always laughing and having fun. But I love those pranks and seeing those funny things on TikTok. That shit is the funniest. I gotta remember the guy's name, but the dog's called Shadow. Man, that shit's funny. He does the barking noise. He goes, whoa, 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 whoa. And people are just looking at him like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? It's so funny. It's the funniest shit ever. All right, Backer, let's see what we got for you. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw this card. Wow. I tell me, you be getting some cards that I ain't seen in forever. Let me see. 2, 6. All right, here we go. That's right, Barbie. Gotta be. All right, Becca, your card is Rest. Rest. Rest and relaxation will recharge your energy and spirit. So pretty. That's how the Bermuda skies were today. They were all pink like that. We had a lot of pink skies today. It was weird. All right. Self-preservation is the key right now for you. Your body needs rest and time away from your current environment. Pay attention to your instincts now because your soul needs nourishment. Take the time to recharge your spirit and life force energy with a holiday or a break from your current environment. The energy of the dolphin emphasizes the need for self-care. How can you take care of others if you aren't taking care of yourself? Stop putting the needs of others before your own. Take control of your own health now. You need to listen to your own advice. Tell yourself, I create joy within the center of my being. I give myself permission to rest and relax with ease. Learn to laugh at your mistakes. Mistakes are the best teachers. Now is the time to free yourself of anything that is holding you back from complete joy. The only way you can change your energetic vibration is through action. Be playful and have some fun. Talk about eggplants and D's. Keeping a sense of humor is of humor as you grow into child adulthood can be challenging. There you go. Rest. This doesn't mean actually go to bed and stay in bed for 10 hours. No. That means like you need to like relax, rest, and take care of yourself. Take care of Becca. Take care of you. That's what that card means. Obviously, you're not stupid. You know what he just said, you know. But yeah. Spirit wants you to take care of yourself. Don't worry about everybody else. That could be also to do with like, you know, your channel and like, you know, how you do a lot. And sometimes you see, I was on there for hours. Like, you know, it's trying to tell you, you ain't got to do all of that. Like, you know, take some time out for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. That's up to you. You know what I mean? It's up to you. Just like do something for yourself. And even if you do come on tomorrow, just make it short and then that's it. There's nothing wrong with working for an hour and then that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. And if not, you can just take the whole damn day off. All right, Barb. There you go. Spirit's trying to tell you, take it easy. Oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure. Actually, you know what? I wanted to tell you that I think it was yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I was working and then when I came home, I went. You know, I always go on YouTube and see what's going on, and I saw that you were on, and I clicked on your video, and it said 99 likes, and I said, God damn, she must have been bombarded like a mofo. I think it was your free read section or something. So I clicked it to make the 100 like. I was gonna tell you that, but I was like, that ain't no damn big deal. Wow, you know. But you know, to me, like I don't really care about that shit, right? But you know, I said, let me be the 100th like. How weird is that, huh? I was like, she got 99 likes. I said, God damn, let me be 100, man. Yeah, of course I'm the GOAT. Come on, now. I just don't act like it, but I sound like it, man. All right, Bob. One. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know. Well, I mean, not necessarily, but at least maybe 90, maybe 100. Actually, 100 people came in there. But sometimes, like, I mean, I don't want to, you know, say like it isn't. Obviously, there, I'm sure it was. But you know what? A lot of people do. They have 2 or 3 accounts, and what they do is right. What they do is they go in there and ask 3 different questions, and they have 3 different accounts. So sometimes it's the same person liking that shit, just so like you know their account is being active and they're going in there trying to get free shit. That's why so many people. That's why like I kind of don't really believe like that shit's you know about. Thanks, Santi, and I appreciate it. Yeah, they do that because I used to do it too. Let me tell you something. I'm the type. When I was before I came on here, like you know, do my own channel and shit. I had like 3 different accounts, and sometimes I forgot the passwords and shit, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta write this shit down." And then sometimes I'll answer from another account. I'm like, "Look, this is too difficult, man. I'm fucking this shit up." And I realized like I weren't getting the right answers. Like it was stupid. I was doing the wrong thing, you know? It's funny, I can laugh at it now, right? But I know people do because they used to tell me the same thing. Oh yeah, I'm getting free shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go in there all 3 of my damn accounts. I'm gonna make sure this psychic tells me the right shit. or I'm gonna get everything I can get out of. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. Let me try that shit. Man, I was like, I know people who do it, like, but at the end of the day, like, it was nice to be like the 100th, like, yeah, hey, I don't blame you, yo. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Yeah, let me tell you something. I know I don't like to praise myself or talk about myself in any type of way, but you're only as good as how you believe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to like get across to my sister and every upcoming psychic and every psychic, no matter what age or person you are. Like, because a lot of people don't have self confidence. A lot of people don't want to really say what they have in their hands, and they don't want to like tell the person no to hurt their feelings. You know, fuck your feelings. We need to tell you the truth. Like, you know, if God has to hurt your feelings, He will, because you need to learn. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hurts everybody's feelings when they don't hear yes. But you know, yeah, you guys sub to Becca's channel. She's a great reader. She's like, you know, she's under my wing, not under my armpit, because that'll stink. But she's underneath my wing. You know, I took her underneath my wing. She didn't ask to be underneath my wing. I took her underneath my wing. You know, I guide her in the right direction. I take care of her. I make sure nobody, you know, bashes her up or treats her wrong. So, you know, so when I'm gone and retired, you can go, you know, you can still have her. She's young, you know, so she'll be okay. She's well protected. Okay. Hey Paige, how are you, sweetie? Hey, well, hey, it's all good. I'm good when I'm right, but I'm bad when I'm wrong. But you know, that doesn't really happen very often. Not like now, you know, I'm not perfect and neither is spirit. So the point is like you have to believe in order to receive the message. So what people don't get that. See, they always say, well, I'm the best and I'm this and I see this and I see that. Man, you gotta believe that God is real and spirit is real. Because if not, you're not gonna get the right answers. It's that simple. Okay, Barb, your card is number 2 and it's affirmations. We got my crusty nail out of the way. Affirmations. Powerful intentions manifest now, so be positive. So, right now, your higher self is asking you to be serious about your intentions, to create a positive and open mindset. Perseverance will and be patience is required. Like a caterpillar, transformation takes time if you want long lasting results. Acknowledge any thoughts, feelings, and possible resistance to positive statements. If you are in a state of conflict, ask yourself questions about why you feel this way and how you cooperate to achieve the best possible outcome. Creating conversations with the self in this way supports deep change and resolution to past patterns and behavior. Invoke the I am presence in your affirmations so solidify and anchor the change of transformation you desire. Using affirmations daily can improve your overall well being. And your affirmation, Barb, is I am the light divine, I am will, and I am fixed design. There you go. Affirmations. And you see all the chakras here. All the chakras are lined up. So acknowledge any thoughts and feelings. You probably get more thoughts and feelings that are really you know, affirmations. I don't even know how to spell affirmations, but yeah, that's here. Okay, you're welcome, Barb. Anytime, sweetheart. Try hard HD. You are next, Santina. Can I call you Santina? Is that okay? I mean, that's your name, but you know. Yes. Okay, cool. Tina, you are next. That was weird. Okay, number 6. All right. I keep telling everybody number 6 means change. All right, your card is number 6, change. New beginnings bring challenges. Adapt to your surroundings. And if you look at this card on my left is the winter, where the trees are going red and the leaves are falling, and on the right it's spring. Trees are all green. Summertime, winter, and summer. All right, so right now there is a change in the air. You are moving quickly into this next cycle of your life. This acceleration may feel uncomfortable at first, but it's essential for your progression. Being uncomfortable allows your soul to expand and grow. Surrender and let go of any fear you have surrounding the change required to ensure a smooth transition. Changing your circumstances in career, habits, family, finances, relationships, locations, ideas, beliefs are possible now. Be open to possibilities. Just like an eclipse, severe change can be perceived as a negative influence, but in reality, it often leads you to a more productive, beneficial outcome. Adapting to your new surroundings may take some time, but relieve yourself of anxiety by removing your resistance to universal flow. When the winds of change slow down and the dust begins to settle, reflect on how far you have come. Your affirmation message is, I move through life with ease, reflecting on each learning experience with love and understanding. I surrender my fear to the universe with freedom. Yes, change. It's all about change. There you go. I like that. I love these cards. I've had them for a long time, and I never used them because they was on the bottom of the because this box is so big, right? So like it's on the bottom of the container that I have them all in. So I never go really to the bottom, right? And then I went all the way to the bottom. So let me see what I got down here. Then I pulled these out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to use these. So I haven't used them for a long time. Probably like 2 years I haven't used them. So there you go. Change, all about change. Yeah, I know. I always go deep. Deep and wide so I can slide. All right. Keep your dirty mind out of here. Okay. Keep your mind out of the gutter, Rebecca. Okay, Paige, you want a message? Yeah, you can't please everyone, but yes, I can see that, lack of D can do that to you. God, what am I going to do with these people? Okay, Paige, let's see what we got for you. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of you too. You got to use your coochie as a gold mine. See, you really want it? Gotta work for it. That's what I told my sister 3 days ago. I told my sister, you have a golden coochie. So That's why, like, you know, your husband really doesn't want you to like get a divorce because he knows the next person who sees it and deals with it, you know, it's something that they don't really get to see. So she started fucking dying. She laughed so much. She goes, "You ass, you made me think about that shit for like the whole drive." Exactly. Yep. Wow. Hey, Jessica, how are you, sweetie? You got to put that on one of your freaky cards. He misses that golden coochie. There you go, Jessica. See, I'm back, and you can put that on your card, on your freaky cards for this weekend. He misses that golden coochie. Yeah, the golden wop. There you go. That golden wop will make you go shop. See that? I just gave you another one. That golden wop will make you shop. All right. Page, let's see. Self-love is your card. See that? Shop for that Louis V. You know what? LV, never mind. Shut up, Mark. Paige, your card is number 29. Self-love. Be courageous. Listen to your own advice. This card says, grieving from the past or circumstances that we did not understand at the time, no matter how old you were, is now necessary. Helplessness, confusion, or feeling overwhelmed can trigger childlike behavior such as tantrums, manipulation, and rebellion in an attempt to get what you want. Take the time to be playful and curious. Be courageous and learn the power of no. It will shield you from pushy people seeking to compromise your values and your integrity. If you were to see the little you now, what sage advice would you give knowing what you know today? Tell yourself, I nurture the child within me. I am complete, whole, and secure. I am safe. There you go. Self-love is the best love. That's what I tell people every day. Bust open your bag. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. That golden wop will make you shine. I think I might add that to my collection. Jessica, would you like a card, a message? Faux show? All right. Faux shizzy. Faux shizzy show. All right, Jessica. Shizzle my nizzle for shizzle. I used to always say that shit. All right, your card. If I can find it. Okay, here it is. All right, your card is number 20, medicine. Lead by example. Share your knowledge with others. This card says, right now you need to harness the power of natural remedies, herbal medicines, and natural skincare products. Visit a professional to assist you to support your mind, body, and spirit. Use complementary medicine in addition to traditional healing methods. You are a natural healer. You are being asked to utilize your natural talents in the healing arts, whether for counseling, energy practice, holistic, and Western medicine. You are encouraged now to explore your gifts with purpose. Take a leadership role. You have the knowledge and guidance to heal yourself as well as others. Lead by example, but be humble and graceful in your approach. Tell yourself, I am a powerful healer. The power of the universe shines within me. I am a powerful light bringer. Powerful healing energy is all around you right now. You are strongly connected. So there you go. Yes, these cards are the Sacred Power Reading cards. This is a beautiful deck. I was saying earlier how I haven't used it in probably 2 years. It's one of the very first Oracle decks I got. This deck was also gifted to me by my late friend, Sue. She got it for me. Yeah, Google it. You can get it. It's on Amazon. I think it's like, $20, I think. Mark, do you know what a Blumpkin Supreme is? A Blumpkin Supreme. No, I've never heard of that, but I have a feeling I know what it is. I have a feeling I know what it is. So there you go. See, Spirit just wants to remind you. Spirit just wants to remind you that you are, and you gotta like humble yourself to keep understanding that that's like a purpose, that's a gift that you have. So don't like take it for granted. As far as the medicine part, okay, Barb, take care. I love you too, sweetheart. As far as like the medicine part, when I pull that card in the past, I always tell people like that basically like to me is like, you actually using natural things to heal yourself and others. Oh, and it's basically 69 position with the man on to and his. Oh, I see. The other way around. I've never done that. No. Never done that part. That'll probably be scary. I couldn't do that to her. Poor thing. It's kind of a next level. Yeah, so I actually my thoughts of that was probably wrong. I thought it had to do something with the bum, with the clapping ass or something. But yeah, I can see how that makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure they have different codes and definitions for everything, man. That's the thing. Even like the things that I say, like Bermuda has their own like, sexual slang and urban dictionary. I used to say some of it on here in my earlier lives, and I used to talk like them, but like I don't want to like, offend anybody from here. Because if they ever saw those videos of me doing that shit, they'd be like, "This guy's an idiot. He's dissing us." But I mean, I talk like that all the time when I see my friends. But obviously, I can't talk like that at home. And my parents would look at me like, "What the fuck you just say?" I remember I was in Boston one time and I was talking like hardcore Bermudian and saying Bermudian slang and stuff. And the guy was like, "I hadn't understand a word you said, bro." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I got to talk different out here. My bad. Hey, bud, how you doing?" "Hey, look, man, you know where the place, the Boston Garden is? I can go watch the game." He's like, "Oh, I can understand you now." I said, "Okay, bro, no problem. I can talk like you guys. It's cool. I can do accents and I can talk like people. It's cool. That's the way you want me to talk. That's cool, bro." But yeah, you might save him from coming, period. I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm originally from these streets, but just like most people, we get out of these streets and we evolve. Some people don't. Some people are still there. When I go back into my hood where my parents live, my parents still live in the hood, right? So I've been working there like for the past 2 weeks. So all my boys are like see me, right? Like all the like the crackheads and the drug dealers and all the guys I grew up with. They're still around there. Some of them are, some of them aren't. And they see me there and they're like, "Oh, you're fixing up mom and pop's house?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. You know how it goes, bro." And we be talking, we be sitting on the wall like watching traffic go by because we live right next to the road. So we were there the other day, like and my boy was talking to me. We were just like talking, and then next thing you know, my dad comes around the corner, and I had to talk normal again. I was like, "Yeah, dad, what's up?" Meanwhile, I'm like, it's weird because you have to talk different for certain people. So when I go to my mom and dad's and I see my hood friends, I gotta talk hood, and then when I'm on here, I gotta talk proper. You know. Nah, there's nothing wrong with where you were brought up and where you live, like, cause that made me who I am today, and that's why, because I live in a different neighborhood now, it makes things a lot different. So like when I had to show my hood intentions to some of the rich people here. I said this the other day, like my neighbor, he's like a rich white guy, right? And he's like a professor at a college, so he's like all prim and proper, right? And when we did this renovation, he tried to like see if he can outsmart me or something, right? And I switched up on him. I went from like I know him, I've known him since I live here, and I always say, "Hello, sir, how you doing? How you doing, Mister Whatever?" I'm always like trying to be like talk white to the white people, talk black to the black people, talk hood to the hood people, and then talk proper when I'm with my family, things like that. You have to switch it up. It's not being fake, it's just being real. Like some people you have to talk to differently. It's life. Like you talk to a kid. "Come here, sweetheart. Okay, daddy's got you, mommy's got you." Then you talk to your husband like, "Yo, you fucking got the goddamn groceries yet?" You talk different every day. It's a fact of life. So yeah. So my neighbor, when I switched up on him in a hood way, he took off. I said, "Look, I'll fuck you up if you don't get out of this goddamn yard. You see this fucking red mark on the ground, yo? This is our property. Go to fuck him and shut up." When he went like this, "You're being aggressive." And I was like, "Yeah, you ain't seen aggression yet. I'll beat your ass." Hey, he took off. And then he waited till my sister to come home and then pricked on me and said, "Oh, your brother Mark was being aggressive. He was being aggressive to me. He was acting like a little bitch." I was in the other room listening to him, and my nephew was recording it. And we still watch it every now and then and laugh. He goes, "Hey, Uncle Mark, remember that day you went hood on that guy?" I say, "Yeah." Now when he sees me, he just looks the other way and goes like that. He gives you that Hitler-like type of thing. I was like, "Fuck you, man." Think because you're a See, that's why I don't like too many like high educated people and the older people. Like a lot of them are disrespectful. Like they look at you because I look like this, right? I dress like I'm from the hood, right? Which I really am. But see, this is like a stereotype for people. They're like, "Oh yeah, look at him. He's got a chin or a cross, got a fitted cap. He thinks he's like a bad. He thinks he's like a gangster." But really, like I'm been there and done that. I'm 45 years old. I ain't got no time for no gangster life, yo. I'm a businessman. But you look at me like I am a gangster. And trust me, the gangster will come out of me if you start talking shit. So ever since that day, he never says nothing else to me. And he apologized to my sister for getting involved in what's nothing to do with him. So then my black neighbor, he was like, "Fuck that guy. He's a fucking drunk. That's why he came over to you, because he got balls when he was drunk. But you took his balls from him when he was drunk." So I started laughing. I said, "You're serious? I didn't even know that guy was getting turned up next door like that because he don't see me." He goes, yeah, I had. He's like a Barbadian guy, right? He's my neighbor. He's like, yeah, Mark, man, tell her this right now, you know. Now that stupid idiot, he was drunk one day, tried to tell me how to run my blood clot house. No. I was like, yeah, seriously? He's like, yeah, man, I saw slap that idiot upside his face, son. Don't worry about him, Mark. Tell him fuck off. That's exactly how he sounds, right? My neighbor, my other neighbor. You could see he was like, he was like living in hood like me back in the day. But he's cool. My neighbors are cool though. But not that ass. Like he thinks he was gonna try and tell us what to do because we're the youngest people in the whole neighborhood. See, so my sister's like 42 and my brother-in-law is going 44 and I'm 45. So like we're like the youngest, homeowners in the area. Hey Santina, you want a general reading? Okay, thanks. I got your donation. Yeah, I'm saying that's the type of person I am. Like, yo, yo, what up, Mike? How you doing, bro? But see, that's the thing. Like, here in Bermuda, like, there's a lot of different cultures. Like, there is in every place. Like, well, not every place, but like the thing is here, like, people stereotype you so much in the world, even here, like, so when I'm outside, like busting my ass, they value me. They look at me and say, that guy's a hard worker. Look, he's cutting the grass, he's painting the house, he's always working, always outside doing something or walking the dog. They can see I'm active and I'm still, I'm a man. Yeah, I'm a working man. I'm a businessman. They know I got my business and shit. They see what's up, and but like sometimes I think they forget that where somebody comes from or how they got to the point where they got to. See, they let the house fool them. See, I never lived in a house like this before. You go see where I used to live. My bedroom weren't even half this side, and I was in a bedroom with my brother. We shared a bedroom when we were young. My dad and mom had 2 boys and 2 girls, 3-bedroom house. My parents in one bedroom, me and my brother in another bedroom, and my sisters were in the other bedroom. And we had 1 bathroom for 6 people. Then when my dad, worked really hard, we all, helped to get another bathroom, but the second bathroom was super small. You just had a stand-up shower and a toilet. But my dad had to get it because it was too much of us in the house. Then he ended up building a garage, and things like that. And like my parents weren't no rich people. Fuck that. They was ghetto. We just still living there in the ghetto area. So I tell people, you don't fucking judge me. Oh, because I live here, you think I'm rich? You fucking keep believing that. That's why I tell people you should never judge somebody by the way they look or they act, because you never know what goes through that person's mind, or you never know what that person's done in their lifetime to get to where they are. Now, if you already know they came from a rich neighborhood, you still shouldn't judge them because they could have been married into that life, or they could have just, been born into that life. But see, people are just stupid. They just keep judging unnecessarily. Like I have $1 million clients that have so much money they can wipe their ass with $100 bills, but I never judge them. I don't give a shit about their what they have. As long as they pay me for the work, I'm a happy guy. When they call me, I go running. Yeah, you want me to fix that? No problem. And they pay me the next day. I give them a bill, they send the money in my account. That's the type of clients that I have because they love and trust me, see, for years now. And that's what my job is. Make rich people happy so I can get their money. It's like one day maybe I can be rich. That's how the rich get richer. Am I right or am I wrong? All right. Let's see what we got for you, Santina. Tell me something, Santina. I honestly, this is the second time that I got this message, and I don't know why. Like there's a guy in spirit that shows up to me when I say your name, right? Or when I'm on your energy. That's my dog snoring in the background. Don't mind her. She had a pedicure and manicure today, a bath, blow dry. So she's like in heaven because she has no fleas and nothing like that. I wish I could actually. I can show it to you. Look, that's her legs. That's her body. She's sprawled out on her bed. She got full treatment today. And the lady that gave it to her name is Lisa, and she loves this dog so much, it's unreal. Because she's a sweetheart. Like my dog, she's just she lets anybody do whatever. Like, you can wash her all up, she don't even care. Anyway, Santino, this guy I have here in the background in my mind, right? I see like this guy in spirit, and he's got black hair, and it's like um it almost looks like a square, like type of haircut, or like a haircut that goes up like this and like that. Like, and he's just a thick guy. Like he looks thick boned, or like he's just thick. And I feel like this guy, he's not that old. He looks like maybe under 50 or about that, or way. I don't know. Like I don't can't really see him too much, but he looks young to me. Like maybe like in his 50s or younger, but no more than 50, I would say. Possibly maybe younger than 40. I don't know. But I don't know. Age is deceiving, but when I see spirit sometimes. So maybe he wants to look that way. But he looks kind of heavy set, and he looks like he's light skinned. Like he's like almost like my complexion, But this guy's in spirit. I don't know if you know who this is, but he appeared to me twice already today when you came in here. And I don't know what he wants, but like I think that he knows you, or he knows of you. So if you know who that description is, or who that person is, then that person's like maybe gonna appear to you or helping you, or they're around you. But that's what he looks like. But I can't really see like too much of him. But he seems like he wants to say something, but he's just sitting here for now. So I'll see if he says anything. But he's just like in the background, kind of quiet. But anyway, yeah, I can see this guy in the background. All right, as far as your general reading here, try not to spend too much money if you can. Don't go on those spend thrifts and stuff. And like, if you have to like buy Christmas presents, that's understandable. But try not to keep it in suspense, because you might find a better deal somewhere else, or you can get, don't try to like buy too many things, or don't get too much at one time, because there might be other things. Yeah, it seems like this guy's like around you for some reason. I don't know who it is, but yeah, that's why I asked, because I'm sure it's for you, because I've called your name a few times, and every time I say it, I see this guy for some ungodly reason. But he could be somebody that you don't know, that's a part of your family, or he might be like um like a family member that you never knew. And it also could be, like, I tell people this a lot of times. I'm not trying to like justify who it is or trying to find out who it is, but like say if you had a miscarriage, this could be like your son, or this could be like your brother that your mom miscarried, or something like that. Like it could be that. It could be like but now the person's older now. See, so they want to look like what they were supposed to look like if they were alive. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, it could be that too. Because the person looks young, but like kind of, sort of, not really. You know what I mean? All right, so the rest of this reading here, what I see for the next couple of days is try not to spend too much money. Try not to give anybody money, because somebody might be coming to you to ask you for money, or some type of materialistic things you have. Now, there's a young man here that's going to be around you, a younger person. Could be your son, could be somebody that you know. This person Could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But this young man is somebody who lives with no fear, and you never know what they're up to or what they're doing, but they take a lot of action. Okay, Jessica, thanks. He can take a lot of action towards you and be around you and ask you for money, or just like spend money that you've given him, or he's spending money unnecessarily. But I feel like this thing about like spending money or having, if it's not about money, then it's something about you're living in suspense about, like you're waiting for some, or there's a delay of you getting something you paid for, like a package or something like that, or a gift or something, for the holidays or some sort of shit like that. Another thing is, I feel like you're not satisfied, but you're still hopeful. And I feel like, there's lack of opportunities that you want, but there could be something to do with business or a letdown. And like you feel sometimes that you don't have no luck. Like, I don't know if you say to yourself, man, I have no damn luck these days, or I don't have no damn luck. I don't win shit. Like you might say that to yourself in the next couple of days. All right, well, that's it then. So this reading today is more about you. Like, try not to spend too much money, because if you do, then it's not going to look good. You might spend money on things that are not worth anything and not going to give you nothing in return. So I'll leave you with that. You know what I mean? So that's up to you to spend money. But try not to, like, if you do say that, try not to say that. I know it's hard because we get pissed and we don't like want things to go bad. But if you stop saying those negative things and having those negative thoughts about bad luck and this and that, then the universe is gonna be like, well, Santina's not really fucking paying attention, so she keeps saying she's got bad luck, and instead of saying, things are gonna get better, I'm hopeful, I wish this and I wish that, and I know God's gonna give me what I want one day, and I know I'm gonna have this, and I know I'm gonna get that because I'm gonna work hard for it. I'm gonna make sure it happens because I deserve it, or fuck my bad luck, it ain't happening to me no more. I'm gonna have good luck from now on because I know Spirit's got my back. Like, try saying things like that, trying to reverse your thoughts and reverse the way you think. And when you do that, it'll motivate you to feel like you're actually getting those things that you want. And as soon as you do that, as soon as you change it, that's why you got that change card. See, it's telling you to change not only the things I told you in that card, but also change your thoughts, change the way you think, change the way you do things. If you're spending too much money, then stop and start like finding a way to prevent yourself to spend money on things that are actually what you need and not what you want. You know what I mean? So, and finally here, like I said, there could be a young man in your energy, could be your son, could be somebody this person is going to come towards you, and you're going to have to deal with them in a okay way. Also, you might also feel like you're not very happy, you're worried, and you feel insecure at times, and you might feel like you have no romance and no man and no love. So it kind of like you're dampening your own spirits. So if you change your thoughts, then things will get better. You'd be amazed if you're positive for 24 hours how your life will change, because Spirit's waiting for that opportunity that you become positive, so they can be like, okay, she's positive. Okay, look, go get her, go do this, go make her get this. Just give her this for now, please. She'll change. Spirit's waiting to help people, but you just have to like believe it's gonna happen, make the change so it does happen, and actually, make the actions and not the words. And then things will change. Things will get much better. But this is about you more than anything. But the only person I see here is a young person. So I think you said you had a son or have sons or have someone. So this person can be around you. Hey, mom, I'm doing this, this, and this, blah, 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 blah. So you could be dealing with one of your sons or your youngest child. If it isn't your son, it's your youngest child. So I got a young man. Yo, Ryzen, what's up, sweetheart? How you been? So yeah, that's what I see in general. Nothing bad. Yeah, if you have a son, then you could be dealing with your son this week in the next 7 days, and that's your son could be like, dealing with that. You could be coming around you, dealing with you, something like that. Yeah, yeah. It's a young man, so he'll be coming towards you, being brave, showing you like he's out there doing things. You're chilling, just drunk. Hey, why not? Go for it. Yeah, turned up. Fuck it. You're welcome, Santina. No problem, sweetheart. Just remember, just change your thoughts, change your whole outlook on your life. If you do it for 7 days, that's all Spirit's asking you to do. Just do it for the next 7 days. And even write the things down. If you write down your intentions, you'd be surprised. Thanks, Ryzen. I appreciate it, sweetie. Like, you'd be surprised just by doing it for a couple days. And Spirit just wants you to try. That's all you got to do. Just try and see what happens. Like, try and make yourself feel like, you're ready for that change. Prove to Spirit that you're going to do. And then you'll get what you want. All right, Jessica, you are next. And you said you want a general reading. All right, cool. Yes, do it. And even write down things. Get yourself a notepad and a pen and just say, today I'm going to do this, this, and this. I'm going to focus on this. Then Friday I'll do this. Saturday I'll do that. Sunday I'll do this. Like, try and write it all out. So then if you're writing out your intentions and telling yourself to do those things as you write it down, Spirit's going to be looking over your back and saying, hey, look, she's really serious. She's actually taking the initiative. So let's show her some initiative back. So that way she gets what she needs. You got me? So that's what it could be. As far as the spirit I saw, I'll let you pick the bones out of that, because it could be somebody that, like I said, I don't know if there was any like miscarriages or anything like that with you or with your mom, or like it could be somebody you don't even know. But this person's in the background, and they look like, they look like a person that has, a protective type of sense to them, but it looks like they died from like a heart attack or something, like a sudden death. Or even if they didn't die from a heart attack, like they could be somebody that, was in a miscarriage type of situation that you never met. But the person's like a protective energy. Like they want to protect you from other things or protect you from certain things. The person looks very stern. They look their face is kind of like round, Okay, no problem, Rising. I'll be here. So yeah, this actually, you know what? Let me check, because we can check to see who the spirit is. I'm gonna check because I can't. They're not saying anything to me in a spiritual way, like in a mediumship way. I can just see them. But I'm gonna ask, like sometimes spirit can talk to me through the cards if I ask him to, if they want to. So I'll see what he has to say, what he wants to tell you, or who he is, or what he wants. Because sometimes spirit don't talk. It's just a person just sitting there like, and just that's all he's doing. He's just looking at me like this. But he only comes around. You only come to me when I say your name or when I'm dealing with you. Jessica, let me know if you're here, sweetie. Okay, cool. Huh. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. This person could be like an old friend of yours, Santina. This person is somebody this is like a return of an old friend. This could be a friend of yours, but it was in your young day, like when you were younger. Could be like you're possibly like in your teenage years. It could be somebody you went to school with. It's definitely the guy because he shows up here in the cards actually, and he's telling me that from what I see in the cards, it's someone who was somebody who you worked with, somebody who you went to school with, and it's somebody that was in your younger years. And this person like has returned to you because they was once your friend. They wanted to reunite and be around you for some reason. I feel like this person was like, happy to be around you. Now I'm talking to Santina. I'm just letting her know like who the spirit I was talking to. But now I'm gonna do you now. Well, I'm not gonna do you, but I'm gonna read you. All right, you're next, Jessica. I just wanted to know if you were here before I finish the message for Santina. So Santina, I don't know if you heard that what I just said, but that's what I get from that spirit. Lila, she says, you wish. Come on now. Yeah, probably. I do wish, but I can't have you now. See, you got a man now. See, so I can't have you now. I don't want nobody else's woman. See, I know you're not a cheater, but it's cool though. Yeah, whatever's on here stays on here. All right, let me see what I got for you. Let me focus now on you. I gotta watch how I close my eyes and then I'm gonna sleep. That's probably the most positive reading I've gotten today. All right, Jessica. I got the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands, all upright, all good. Even, well, the bottom card is the Ace of Wands reversed, but that's why I put it over there. But what this means to me in general is that you're going to be with your man, or you can be with a man, or dealing with a man that's responsible, professional. This person could be a considerate person, very generous, creative, and they're going to be with you the next couple of days. This person looks at you as a person that's a good, well-being person, extremely comfortable around you. They feel secure around you. This person also thinks that you're very charitable, very generous, and you have a lot of dignity. That's why they're around you. There's going to be a lot of activity between you and this person. Try not to make any fast decisions or hasty decisions. Too fast is might bring some type of indecisiveness, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication between you and this man. Like I said, it could be your boyfriend, or it could be somebody else. Or depends on if you have a boss, then this could be like your man boss, like telling you things, doing things with you, telling you that you're an asset to his company or something like that. If you have a brother, this could be your brother talking to you. If it's not your man, if it is your man, then that's good. And if it isn't, then it could be your dad, could be somebody of your family, like being considerate towards you, showing you their professionalism, and teaching you things, like trying to learn things, like teaching you, maybe telling you something that you didn't know and learning from that. Or you can learn from this man. It's going to be very, like, a lot of movement, a lot of progress in the next couple of days. Just like Try not to make no crazy decisions. Don't make any decisions without finding out information or getting more knowledge about the decisions that you're making, especially when it's concerning you and this person. You can make the decision, but make sure it's the right decision. You feel it's the right decision. And that's why like you show up right in the middle of the reading. And now if this is nothing to do with you personally, you could be getting communication from a man and a woman about a situation that you're in. You could be getting a lot of messages, emails, texts, phone calls from a couple. Because this could be like another couple that you know. This could be a man and a woman that's talking to you this coming week, telling you things, being considerate, being good to you, giving you messages, telling you what you want to hear, telling you about something that you need to know about. So it's all good. I got all good things for you in this next couple of days. If you're waiting for information, you're going to get good information about something that you've been waiting on. Now, as far as, the end result here, there could be like some plans that you have to cancel. There could be like some goals that you haven't realized yet, but you'll eventually get to it. You might feel like empty at some times, or you might feel like, things are cloudy in your brain. But if you keep thinking like that, then it's going to stay that way. So you got to make sure that you clear your mind, clear your thoughts. I know you've been through a lot of bullshit with all that stuff. And just try not to like let it decay your mind. Like don't let it get in the way of your thinking. Like keep going, keep moving, keep going forward, keep looking to the future, and just keep finding a way to make life better, especially when it comes to you and your person or a couple that might help you. It could be your mom and dad, could be a sister and brother, could be anybody, could be people that you work for. I feel like you're going to get help from these people, or you're actually helping somebody. So it could be a variety of things. Yeah, see, the exact same cards came out, and even it came out in an opposite order. That's insane. I reshuffled the cards and said, "What else do you want to say?" And it gave me the exact same message, but the opposite way. If you should move. Well, from what these cards are telling me, try not to make that decision without knowing more, right? Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. I'll ask spirit if you want to. I'll get your consent first. Obviously, I don't like doing it without your consent. But if you want me to check, I can check for you real quick. If spirit wants you to move, or if you'll be safe living where you are. I think I already checked that for you, but I can check. It's telling me you should move. And a man, I think, can help you move somewhere. If you talk to a guy, he can help you find another place. Yeah. Spirit's telling me, you should move. And if you do move, a man can help you. Like this man could be like a lawyer, a professional, a businessman, could be a landlord, could be a person that's willing to like rent you a place or get you a place. So it looks like it's telling his spirit like wants you to leave and get another place. So it's telling you should move. And I got the King of Cups 3 times in a row. So obviously a man's gonna help you. Who that man is, I have no idea, but it's definitely King of Cups to me is a guy who has a business or he has like, some type of power to like move you or get you somewhere or do whatever for you. Like the person genuinely means well and will help you. So Spirit's telling me to tell you to move. That'll be your best bet. And that's why I got it in the general part, because it's telling you if you make a decision, don't just make it out of being hasty and being like you have to do it. Make sure you make the right decision and go to the right place. And you might encounter like a couple or a woman and a man that like tells you, hey, look, you can have this place. If you don't ask, you won't know. You know what I'm saying? Rising, are you here? You're next. But yeah, Jess, that's what I got for you. Hopefully it works out. But I wouldn't want to live there. I wouldn't want to live there after that shit happened. So I would definitely move if I were you. But as far as you being safe, you'll be okay. I get that you're gonna be okay. It's just a matter of you should move. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not staying. I agree. You should definitely not stay. Yeah. I know it sucks, but what was the saying that I heard today? House is not a home. Your home is where your heart is, or some shit like that. That's the saying that they said. I heard somebody say that today. Can't remember how it goes, but it's something like that. It's not where you live, it's like how you live in that place. I guess that's what they say. No problem. You can call me Marquise. It's cool. People call me Marky, Mark, a-hole, nice guy. People call me idiot when they don't get what they want. People call me the GOAT. Who's Marquise, Jessica? Rising, if you're here, you can ask your question. And if you're not, hey, Mike, thanks, bro. You can ask your question. You're welcome, Jessica. Good evening, Miss Virgo Love. How are you this evening? Oh, it's good, sweetheart. Good to see you. Oh, it's as good as it can be. All right, so Mike, you say, so Sarah says she's coming back Christmas, like you said. I believe she definitely will. I hope she stays when she comes back. How will visit go, and will she stay after being back with us? That's great news, Mike. I'm glad to hear that she's coming back. The holidays bring people together, so that's a good thing. Hey, Philomena, how you doing? You're good, Virgo? That's good to hear, sweetie. All right, Mike, let's check. Yeah, that's what it is. The home is where the heart is. There you go. Thanks, Jessica. I heard that today. It's like, start shopping at 20 multiple times. She's excited. Okay, Mike, that's good, bro, man. I'm happy for you. I tell you, man, patience, you'll get everything will happen. Yeah, I had a feeling like she's gonna end up staying away from that guy for forever now. I think she's finally starting to realize everything, Mike. It just takes time, People get caught up in bullshit, you know. And this year has been one of those years where people are acting absolutely fucking nuts. I mean, I want to beat the shit out of my brother-in-law right now, but unfortunately, I can't because I'll probably go to jail. But he's gonna get his just like everybody else does. You pay here before you go. Yes, you can call me Marky Boo. It's cool. Like I said, what happens in here stays in here. You know. Yeah, my brother-in-law said that about my sister, and then the next day he acts like a fucking bipolar idiot. So, and today she was like, "Yep, I'm glad I'm getting a divorce. Fuck this guy." And I said, "I told you a long time ago, get rid of him, but you don't want to listen." But some people get fed up, and then they realize it. But some people are oblivious and they don't really give a fuck. So that's why I'm single, and that's why I'm not married, and that's why I don't have kids, because I don't think it's fair to me to be with somebody that's, not going to give me 100%. But anyway, that's a story for another day. All right, Mike, what I get here, Mike, is that she's looking forward to be with you. She knows you're a reliable marriage partner. She knows she could depend on you financially. She knows you're smart, and she knows that you have experienced a lot of things, and you've known her for a while. So that's why another reason why she's coming back, because she needs that stability. She knows the combination between you and her is good. But I still think that before she gets there, there's still going to be some conflict. There's still going to be some news. There's still going to be things that are going to be up and down. If she comes, I don't think she's going to at first, I think she's going to be kind of skeptical, because it's going to be overwhelming for her. It's going to be like an old experience, but in a present moment. So she's going to feel like I think she's getting advice from the wrong people. I still feel that. I still feel somebody's giving her the wrong advice. Like, don't go back. You don't go back. Don't do this, don't do that. And I think this person is immature and foolish, and just, I think that they're trying to make her inactive, so she doesn't this person's trying to, obviously it probably is her cousin, I guess, but this person's trying to give her advice, but she keeps thinking about you and how she's going to she's get to be back with you, and she knows that if she has patience and she makes adjustments, she knows that everything's going to work out. But there's this, I always tell people, we have an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other. And our mind plays tricks on us. And once they hear what that devil has to say, but we know that if we listen to this angel, that angel has your benefit. Your mind plays tricks on you every day. And she's still not in a I feel she's still not in a stable mentality frame of mind when she comes. She's still gonna feel like she has turmoil. She's gonna feel like, like she's been in a prison all her life and she just got out. That's how she's gonna feel. She's also worried about her sickness. She's also worried about criticism. So that's gonna go all through her mind as she's living there. So people are gonna say, "Oh, look at her. She's back. Sarah's back with Mike. She's living there. Look at this bitch. She's delusional. She's stupid." So she's thinking that people is gonna say that shit, and people do say that shit. And if she allows it to get to her, she's gonna like probably flip out, or she's gonna feel like I always tell you, Mike, she's so hard on herself. And the reason for that is because she allows people to get into her mind. But I do feel what she told you, that you have done more for her than any other person. She knows who you are. There's no doubt, And I feel like she will stay to at least January and beyond. But like looking beyond that, I would suggest not to look beyond that. But for being there for Christmas in January, I feel like she will be there. Because she knows that you guys are the successful combination. She knows that if she makes the adjustment, it'll work. And then when she's there, she's going to see the compatibility. She's going to see what she has, her family. She's going to have everything that she wants. You know what I'm saying? She knows the deal. And I feel like her energy is much better now, Mike. But there's still that person in the background that's making her feel dull, or even if it's nobody, it could be just her energy. Just it's her mind telling her, like, don't listen to any advice. Listen to Mike. Go back to home. And I feel like her mind's playing tricks on her. I also feel like she doesn't want to hear no more bad news. She doesn't want to give bad news. She doesn't want to receive bad news. And I feel like her mental state of mind is still like, up and down. Yeah, probably, yeah. Because I do get a man here in a reversed, like, and this person is like, making her feel like she's a piece of shit, I think he eventually, once he finds out, I think I told you last time that he's gonna disappear, like, January. He's not gonna and I think the reason for that, and I think she also probably wants to be safe with you and come back to you guys Christmas, because she's tired of that shit. She understands she made a mistake. And I think he's gonna give up, like dealing with her once he knows she's going back to you guys, like to you and the family, you and the kids. So that's when he's probably going to be like, yeah, it didn't work. I tried to get her. I tried to mentally manipulate her, but it didn't work. So fuck it. She's going back to that, to Mike, fuck him. Yeah. And I did see that last time that she was going to end up cutting him off because he's being too like crazy. See, there you go. He's downgrading her. He's making her feel like she's dull and she's trash and she's nothing. And the reason he's doing that is because he lost. She now knows what a piece of shit he is, and she's going back to reality. Well, that's the thing. You got to be like me, Mike. Right now, my sister's getting a divorce, and my brother-in-law is being a dickhead. So instead of beating his ass, which isn't going to solve anything, because I've already threatened him and it didn't work, and I'm staying out of it. Like, I'm just going to let God deal with him. And at the end of the day, when he gets a divorce, he's going to lose the best things that ever happened to him, which is my sister and the kids and me, because his family don't give a fuck about him. He's going to find out what it's like to live alone and have to do everything yourself. So that's what I told my sister today. Look, you got to hold your tongue. I got to hold my fists. The kids got to keep quiet and just let the law take its toll, let God do everything for us. He's already shown us that, we're going to get there. And that's why I'm going to tell you the same thing. It don't make sense. Violence has never fucking cured anything. If we, everyone in here, 20 years, bro, 20. They got two beautiful kids, 15 and 13. Yep. And he just went ballistic this year. He's like, he's like another person. Look like he's been possessed by the devil, man. See, like my sister just been dealing with him for a long time. He's a control freak. He's a controlling, manipulative, compulsive liar. That's the definition of him. And unfortunately, he doesn't get it. Like he doesn't even know what he's about to lose. So today was like a day where my sister went through a lot of, a lot of shit. So I feel bad for her, but I cheered her up and cheered the kids up and told them, look, when he's gone, we're going to be perfectly fine. It's not like we're going to miss something. He never does shit anyway. He's a deadbeat dad, deadbeat husband. He's a piece of shit. He's a spoiled rich white boy that came from, a gold spoon in his mouth, and he thinks he can just keep treating us like his little, puppets, his little slaves, and that shit ain't happening. See, my sister finally stood up for herself with my help. Because I got my sister's back. Like, she ain't nothing gonna happen to her. But see, I'm the type of person, the way I was raised, I'll beat your ass and that's it. And you're gonna go. And I threatened him and he left for like 3 days. But he's back now. But I don't have to do that. I shouldn't have to threaten anybody. So I have to catch myself and just say, you know what, Mark? Let go and let God deal with it. It's simple. And he did. He is dealing with it. And that's how I live my life. That's how I live my life for the past 5 years. I don't even entertain nobody no more. I just say, yeah, whatever. I'll fuck you off and go about my business. And then I'll just say, oh, well, God's going to deal with you eventually because God's on my side. I don't know you have on yours. But we will see. It looks good for my sister anyway because we have all this evidence and all these things. So my sister's going to go see her lawyer on Monday. And he's about to get his ass reamed sideways. He's about to find out who he's dealing with. So, yeah. A lot of crazy shit gonna happen in the next couple months. But, this is why, like, I get mad at some men in the world because they think that they can control a woman, control their kids, control their life, and still act like, they love you. They say they love you, but they don't show they love you. See, a lot of men don't even know what fucking love is. And women is the same way, but I'm talking like, in the situation now I'm in. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, but I know God's got our back because we're not people that do dumb shit. Like we live a good life, humble life. Like we don't hurt nobody, but see, he just don't get it. He's not been brought up like that. See, he don't know what it's like to suffer. You don't know what it's like to come out of a ghetto situation. So he's like a spoiled little brat. See, he's always used to getting what he wants. But because he's not getting what he wants now, my sister finally stood up to him and me. He's losing everything and the kids see how delusional he is. And they're like, fuck him, I don't want nothing to do with him. He's about to lose the best thing that ever happened to him. One day, he regrets it. He apologizes, wants my sister to go back to him. And then the next day, he goes right back to being a dickhead. It's the most delusional thing I've ever seen. He's like a man-child. That's exactly what he is. He's a 43-year-old man in a 3-year-old mindset and body. It's very sad. But that's the way life is. I've heard of a lot of people this year in Bermuda alone, where I live. A lot of people getting divorces. My cousin's getting a divorce. He caught his wife cheating on him. And he sent her back home to Portugal with the kids. Very bad, man. He bring his wife here so they can save money for a house. And that bitch went and cheated on him. Yes, Philomena, you can ask your question. Yeah, I left him at 19. I left him at 19, and I never looked back. But see, the thing is, it's been no, it's fine, sweetheart, it's fine. I didn't know if you were here or not. I did. I'm actually waiting for somebody else. Rising, are you here? Because it's your turn next. But if you're not here, I'll take Philomena. That's fine, sweetheart. You're not cutting me off. It's cool. But yeah, you're right, Mike. Some people don't want to change. Yeah. And when they do want to change, they're still lying. They're still lying. Like my brother-in-law, I told you, he says, "Oh, I'm trying to change, but you're not giving me a chance." And then the next day, he'll do the stupidest thing in the world. So like, how are you changing if you keep doing the same dumb shit? It's the most delusional. He's the most delusional person I've ever known in my life. He really is. And I'll be very happy when he's out of our lives for good. But he never will because he's the father of the children. But he'll be out of my life. He's out of my life now. I don't speak to him. I already said this year a lot of people are gonna see what life is like. Keep doing dumb shit to people, and you're gonna regret it. But my brother went through a divorce 5 years ago, and he's doing perfectly fine, and the kids are great without their hoe mom. They don't even speak to her. Yeah. And 80% of the people that come in my rooms and people that I know for the past 3 years, they're divorced and they're doing perfectly fine. Single moms, I praise single moms every day and I tell them, look, I know guys is fucked up. Not every man's the same, not every woman's the same. But see, I have a brother who had a hoe wife that cheated on him and he left her. And now I have a sister who has a controlling psychopathic husband that's about to get dismissed. See? So I got both scenarios in my family right now. See? And then they look at me and say, Mark, you're doing the best thing possible. Don't get married. Because these people they ain't loyal. There's no trust. It's a pain in the ass. All right, Philomena, you say, will me and Trey connection be long term? All right, let's check. All right. Philomena, I don't see the connection lasting like too long. I really don't. I think there's a lot of concern. I see there's a lot of like anxiety or like worry about how the connection is going to end up being. On his side, I think that he thinks that if he's generous and kind to you, it's going to be a mistake. I think that sometimes he feels vulnerable and he feels like, I'm going to give her, I'm going to make this work. And then other times he's like, well, I don't want to be too kind to her because I don't know if it's going to work. So I think it depends totally on Trey. Because I got a man here, right here. It's not you don't even show up here. I just feel like you're worried and your mind's telling you, well, I don't know if I should deal with this, or I don't know how long this is gonna work, or I don't know if I think it plays in your mind on how is this even going to work, period. But on his side, I think he suspects that it's not gonna work, or he wants it to work in a way, but then he thinks, if I do make myself vulnerable, is this going to be a mistake? Am I too nice now? Or can I be nice and then actually get something out of it? I don't feel no ambition or any type of like, intrigue in his favor. Like, I think that he just wants to work. And he wants to make this work. And then other times he's like, well, I don't know if I should deal with this, or I don't know how long this is going to work. So I think it depends totally on Trey. Because I got a man here, right here. It's not you don't even show up here. I just feel like you're worried and your mind's telling you, well, I don't know if I should deal with this, or I don't know how long this is going to work. So I think it depends and and just not be in any type of long-term connection. If he's telling you he wants to be, then he wants to, but he knows that it's not going to work. Like in his mind's telling me this isn't going to work. He's also thinking about like how he's going to like afford things, or if he's nice to you, if he gives something to you, he doesn't know what he's going to get in return. So for instance, if you go out on a date with him and say he pays for all the dinner, like he doesn't know if he's going to get that in return, for instance. Like he doesn't know if I give to her, what's she going to give to me. So this person is contemplating actually material wise, money wise, and whether or not they want to be vulnerable to the fact of going long term and having a long term connection. So I don't believe, Philomena, that this guy is actually wanting that on his side. And he was very dominant in this reading. It's all about him. I think he's the type of person where, well, if she ain't doing nothing, then I ain't doing nothing. If she doesn't give me anything, then I don't give her shit. So I think it's more of a give and take situation that you're in now with him. So to answer your question, I don't think it's going to be long term at all. Virgo, I saw your TikTok videos you put up. I ain't forgot it was like a Gemini full moon or whatever it is. I had to look at it twice because I didn't even know. I didn't even remember it was you. Let me see. All right, I did Philomena, Mike. I just have Rising left, but she said she'll be back. So I'm gonna hang out for another couple minutes and then I'll just email her when she's ready. Virgo, if you're here, I'll give you a card if you want. Or if anybody wants a message, I'll give you one. All I hear is my dog snoring in the background. Crazy dog. Oh man. Excuse me. All right. I don't know where she is. I have no idea. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Rising, if you see this, just email me and I'll answer your questions. All right, sweetheart? But I'll see you guys tomorrow and have a good Friday.